Hi Pisces. We have a tower here coming twice, and this is signifying something sudden, unexpected. Could be an enlightenment, an awakening, a sudden change in your life, internally, externally. It could be a dark night of the soul. Suddenly everything becomes meaningless. You could feel lost, sometimes helpless, because you're feeling perhaps like you're falling, it's a free falling. And it's this tower where, everything was built, perhaps within you, within your mental state, or in your life. There was a plan, there was this, there was that, and suddenly everything crumbling. Or it could be more subtle than that. It doesn't have to be like suddenly everything changes in your life, materially, the people around you. It could be very subtle within you. Something suddenly shifts. But when that happens, it's uncomfortable because it's something we're not used to. And we could have this moment where we feel we're losing our mind, right? Literally and metaphorically. Spiritually too. And that's very scary. But at the same time, that is the courage needed, the spiritual strength needed within us right now to go through the storm, to go through all the changes and keep a certain trust and surrender to the faith of what is happening for you. Because it's not happening against us. That's for sure. And there's a plan. Perhaps we're not seeing it. But all we can do here is to rebalance within, is to moderate our impulses of judgment or aggressiveness towards ourselves or towards others. And so here with this tower and the Lady of the Lightning, which is saying a shock, perhaps, surprise, a total change of paradigm. So this little change, again, I feel here for us, is happening internally. Yeah, things are definitely shaking up in the world in general, collectively, but something is happening where we are losing it. And again, we need to temper the anxiety that can come with that. We have here temperance, which is moderation in your major arcana here, which came with the devil, Capricorn energy, and we're getting into the Capricorn season, getting into a full moon in Capricorn. So this is about all of the blockages or obsessive attachment and behaviors that no longer can serve us as we go towards 2023. The temperance has to do with the healing, with the deeper knowing, a sense of neutrality, a point within us that is higher than ourselves, that is aware of all the patterns, but that is no longer letting those patterns dictate our life, dictate our actions, dictate our thinking, our emotions, everything in our life. And so that is definitely joining this Pluto card, which has to do, it's very Scorpionic, and actually we have a moon in Scorpio today, so it's very interesting. Your ability to transform, take a big leap forward, and rebirth. So yeah, we still have this Scorpio in the South Node collectively. And obviously, it's shaking up those deep wounds, the deep traumas, the deep things within us or in our life that can no longer stick with us. That is where we have a chance here with a portal on the 21st of December to shift, to go into the neutral point, the 0 point where everything starts anew. And how can we start anew externally in our life is by shifting something important within us. The Saturn here came with the first house, the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. And the first house has to do with you as an individual. So Saturn has this connotation of being very serious, of karma, of lessons learned, right? And again, what are the lessons that you have learned from this year or until now in your life? What is it that needs to be let go of so that you can actually now commit to yourself and to your work? Capricorn has to do with the work. You know, Saturn has to do with Capricorn. So it's work, it's commitment, it's discipline. What is the inner discipline that you haven't really given attention to in your life? Have you been procrastinating? Have you been unfocused in your practice, you know, spiritual practice? What is it? What is lacking? Okay. This is getting to the rooting in the earth of who you are. And it's long term. Saturn has to do with long term. So it's good stuff. You know, it does come with the challenges because it's going up the mountain, right? It's not easy. But you gain wisdom from that. So you gain the light from the hardship. So if there is hardship right now, you know, and I would think so at different degrees for everyone here right now, just see it as the potential for you to turn it around. It's the turning point here into something long-term, a commitment in a relationship, in your work, and who you are. And the sun, your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. Whatever you're going through right now is shaping you into into a reliable person, into whatever you're doing for work, a reliable dream, something that is going to be for long term, for, you know, for maybe the rest of your life, something that is going to carry on. So that's why it feels so, you know, like Judgment Day, you know, it feels very heavy right now because there's a pressure. We can feel pressured. You know, it has to do with work with the reality, things that we can no longer just escape from, run away from. We are asked to be here and see what needs to be seen. Okay, so those obstacles, challenges are just to gain this wisdom. Okay, and you're definitely getting into this. You look at this mountain, firm foundation, and the solar plexus, the third chakra, has to do with your confidence within you, the light within you, the ambition, the masculine force, but in the sense of no doubt, of being here grounded, rooted, and standing your ground, your boundaries as well. You have stand your ground here. And that opens up the universe for you. That opens up, you know, it's like a cycle completing as well. And you have harmony. So getting into harmony in your life within you can also bring harmony within a relationship, commitment here. It could also have to do with someone far away from you, long distance. Doesn't have to be. There could be travel involved. But here it really has to do with whatever has not enabled the harmony within you or in your life has to shift, is coming full circle so that you can start a new one. You have here integrity. You know, what are you compromising? What are you committing to? Your grand vision. You also have angelic help here as well. So it's tapping into that higher force, that higher help that is all around you. But for that, you need to stay very authentic, very real, and very disciplined. And finally here we have gratitude and service, altruism, humility, and conscious action with a Buddha here. So it's all about, as we go through those hardships, those obstacles, we are being tested. Our strength is being tested. Our courage is being tested. Our perseverance is being tested. Our patience is being tested. And so in all of this roller coaster, we ask to find this balance. Again, calling to Temperance card. As we find this balance within, as we also find when we are able to drop within here, we find more humility also in the hardship. The ego has to drop. You know, it's no longer personal. We have to become more of service. It's not about our emotional roller coaster. It's about, what can I give to God? How can I serve God? You know, the universe, however you want to call it. The faith here is so important. We have to go beyond ourselves. We're pushed. There's no other way here, Pisces. We also had the deceit here coming through, which is calling to this devil that we saw before. And it's nothing to be scared of. It's something to be looked at. Again, those patterns, or anybody shady around you as well. Calling here to this throat chakra card with Archangel Gabriel. So how are you not speaking your truth? How are you not being authentic? Again, who are you? Who are you? Time to get real. This is a beautiful time, really, because we're starting a whole new cycle that is going to be realistic, real, and long-term. We can actually now actualize our dreams if we put the discipline into it. If we change our perception, our mind patterns, our toxic patterns, our behaviors. If we're able to shift completely, we can go towards a completely new life. So it's time right now. Okay, so we have to see it in this way, not in the drowning, under pressure, overwhelming, just the anxiety, total anxiety. No, we have to trust. Okay, we have to trust. Now is the time to be more than ever closer and closer and close to God, divine. Yeah, because of course, door to personal healing and happiness and the sun. We are going through that, towards that. The door is open. Now it's up to us to do the work of transformation, to do the work, to not be afraid, to have the courage to go through that door, even if we don't know where we're going, but do something different, right? Okay, Pisces, let's see a little bit of your tarot here. Pisces, please. We had the Ace of Cups coming through. The Magician and the Lovers. So, yeah, and 8 of Pentacles, of course, underneath. It's time to get to work. It's reverse. You can't be procrastinating right now. It's really about this right now, because you can manifest. Infinite possibilities are here for you, but there's a choice that needs to be made. This is a Gemini energy, the twin, and we have Mars in Gemini, so it definitely calls to this mind as well. You know, how are you dealing with the scatterness? How are you dealing with the anger within you? Are you harnessing the fire of Mars that can burn your mind into the choice of the divine, of the higher self? Or are you letting it scatter you, making you angry, judge yourself, judge others, have bursts of emotions? Are you going deeper? Here, emotionally, it could have to do with a soulmate energy. We have, this is number 6, going to harmony as well. You can manifest also the love that you deserve, right? But there's work involved, right? So even if it has to do with a relationship here, there's work in partnership. It doesn't come like in the movies, right? We are in the reality mode, and it's not bad. You can make this reality the most beautiful ever. But we have to get out of the escape of ourselves, or escape of our own heart, or escape of commitment. We have to take it all in. You know, it comes with the good and the bad, and we have to see where is our responsibility. It has to do with responsibility as well. Saturn in Capricorn. We're grounding our dreams in reality at this time. Yeah. We have movement here. Let me see. Pisces, please. Yeah, everything is coming through. So, Knight of Cups with the Tower. Yeah. Okay. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this grounding needed, the serenity, the connection with nature, slowing down. Now this Knight of Cups came with the Tower in reverse. What are you not willing to let go of? It's clear. I mean, you have this, the energy of the Tower 3 times now. Knight of Cups has to do with expressing your feelings. Are you not expressing your feelings? Are you closing your heart? Are you not letting someone? You're not able to receive love. Those things, what you're resisting, need to be looked at. And here it's emotionally. Let's ask more about this. I think we're really maturing when it comes to relationships. We're seeing the deeper, the more stable kind of relationship and what that means for us in our current partnership or in general. What was this Tower in reverse? Knight of Cups. What was this Tower in reverse? This Knight of Cups. Six of Pentacles, even give and take, with justice, balance. So that's obvious. What is imbalanced? And we had the Temperance, and the Angel of Balance too. So this balance thing is coming through very much so. How are you? Where are your boundaries? Where are you giving too much? Where are you not receiving enough? How are you working that out within yourself and speaking your truth to the other person? How are you being your truth? And also expressing your true feelings. Not denying your feelings. We could be our own self-deceit here with a deceit card. More, please. Yeah, Pisces, you have the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. I mean, come on. And the High Priestess underneath, that's you. As you tap into your intuition, you need to let your intuition talk, not your mind. Right now, we can't be in our mind. We need to go deeper and higher. You need to just feel the happiness that you dream of. Feel it. That's how you manifest. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment by yourself, but also with another. Happily ever after is this card, 10 of Cups. Emotional fulfillment. And what is interesting is that this is you by yourself and with another, with a family here. So it looks like as you focus on yourself, and we had the first house in the beginning, as you focus on your own transformation, you have this inner discipline, then that brings you your own happiness, which brings you happiness externally with someone else. So here, again, the focus is within, finding this happiness within. And that creates natural boundaries. As you allow yourself this, allow yourself to receive the gift of love as well. Not be negative, not be self-sabotaging. When you allow this transformation within, it's all available for you. It's all available for you. You need to find this love, this happiness by yourself. And as it is here, you will see the balance can be found with someone and by yourself. It's not either or. Okay? There's no separation here. So here, it's all inclusive. Once you transform within, focus on that and only that, you will see how everything shifts for the better. Okay, so discipline is inside, and this beauty is inside, and it will reflect naturally. Follow what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Your intuition, your heart needs to speak, not your mind. And naturally, things will come. Ace of Cups again. That was coming through before. And again, the High Priestess. With the King of Pentacle underneath. So we did have the King and the Queen of Pentacle coming through, you know. And that's a power couple. You know, that's a compatible couple, grounded, long-term, loyal. Here we have Ace of Cups. So divine love, unconditional love, and the High Priestess. Your intuition, the love within, again, here, Pisces. Once you find this stability, this balance, this higher love, the discipline to be in this state, the radiance, the light, the sun, radiate within you and outwardly, then all is available for you. All love, all relationships, everything is available. But this shift needs to happen. Okay? So let's get to work. It's an internal work. And everything will be fine. Don't let the rest, the emotions, blah, 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 the anxiety, the pressure, the overactivity of the mind derail you from your true happiness, because it's right here. It's your choice. It's your choice to surrender to the love of the divine within. And magic will happen, okay? So I love you. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you very soon. Take care.